Listen up, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, or wherever the hell you're watching from. I'm Anthony Greeno.
I whoop that ass. I don't ever take a loss. I'm that motherfucking final boss. Fire in my chest, steel in my jaw. Walk like a lawless southern god. Yeah, I whoop that ass. I don't ever take a loss, cause I'm that motherfucking final boss.
Remember that disgruntled bitch, Kara Wieneke? That cunt that represented Richard Allen? Well, she posted something, I actually believe. Recently, a statement from the Wieneke Law Office reported via Facebook another stunning event. Death is always serious. A family lost someone. That deserves respect. But in the strange, chaotic world surrounding the Delphi murders case, David Hennessy's name became tied to one of the most bizarre legal side stories of the entire trial. Hennessy stepped into the case as the attorney representing defense lawyers Andrew Baldwin and Bradley Rosie, not Richard Allen himself, the lawyers representing Allen. And the reason he entered the case was because of a massive controversy that shook the trial: the leak of sealed crime scene photographs from the Delphi murders investigation, photographs of 2 murdered children, evidence that should never have left a controlled legal environment. According to investigators, the images were given to Mitchell Westerman, a man who had claimed he was given access to Baldwin's law office. Westerman said he photographed the discovery material and then shared those images with others, without the knowledge or consent of Andrew Baldwin. But in a state police interview, Baldwin admitted he gave the files to Westerman and others. This includes the images along with a memorandum and discovery outline, and then asked social media influencers to spread the images and lie to shift blame onto an Odinist cult instead of the guilty man, Richard Allen. From there, the photos spread across the internet. Suddenly, the Delphi case wasn't just a courtroom battle anymore. It turned into a circus online. Dumb fucks spreading easily debunkable lies, conspiracies, and cries to help a man who said, "Hey, I did it, I'm the guy," and is still confessing to this day. Without Haldol, without being in solitary confinement, not being threatened. So what's the excuse now? The people defending him are literally chomos and predators themselves, using fake social media accounts to terrorize innocent people, spread lies, fabricated narratives, and a lot of people trying to turn a double murder into internet entertainment. That's where David Hennessy came in. He represented Baldwin and Rosie during the fallout when prosecutors pushed for contempt proceedings after the leak became public. Hennessy fought aggressively in court. His filings even listed YouTube videos, podcasts, and online personalities connected to the Delphi case as potential exhibits. Yes, including material from my own channel, True Crime Investigates. For a moment, the courtroom drama and the internet drama collided head-on. In the end, the judge criticized the defense team for sloppy handling of evidence, but the court did not hold Baldwin or Rosie in contempt. The leak scandal still remains one of the strangest and most disturbing chapters in this entire case. Meanwhile, the central figure in the trial, Richard Allen, was ultimately convicted. A jury found him guilty of murdering Abigail Williams and Liberty German. Allen was sentenced to 130 years in prison. He was later transferred to an out-of-state prison facility in Oklahoma. Why? Because that chomo is too scared to step into the general population in Indiana. He's afraid he might end up dead. And speaking of dead, remember the attorney who represented the defense lawyers in the middle of that leak controversy surrounding the crime scene photos has passed away. David Lead Pipe Hennessy spent decades working in criminal defense courtrooms. Some people respected him as a tough advocate. Others saw him as part of the legal chaos surrounding this case, calling him the Dead Pipe. Either way, his chapter in the Delphi story is now closed. And here at True Crime Investigates, we'll keep doing exactly what we've always done: cut through the noise, follow the evidence, and call out the idiots trying to free a killer. And speaking of people dying and killers, Old Bridge Guy is about to be joined in Oklahoma by an inmate who recently transferred from California. I'll tell you about that in my next video, just to make sure the truth stays louder than the circus. But on that note, everybody, I'm Anthony Greeno to David Hennessy. Good riddance, dude.
Final boss.